just getting to see his family and his teammates, you know, just everyone in there, the family being in there and watching that unfold and just the immediate joy. You knew he was going to go today at some point, right? But seeing his name go first overall to a phenomenal organization, know a lot of those guys over there, and what an incredible job they do. To know like that one of our kids, our young man now, is going to an organization that he is going to be pushed and thrive. I mean, that there's just so many moments to that, and you know, you're fighting back tears, and you just want to run around and give everyone hugs. A little tighter space, so it wasn't like you can get around that easy, but just an incredible feeling to watch that young man come through here and to see all the faces and that have poured into him, and how much he's changed each and every one of us as well, was you know, that moment. And even my son ran over to him and goes, "Don't leave, we don't want you to leave, we love you here." And you know, just even this morning, both kids woke up and they were excited for, you know, Travis, and we're excited for all the other guys that are going to be going here and pursuing a professional career over the next few days. But just you'll see when he comes in here, his smile says it all. But he's also determined to continue on, and you can already tell he's thinking about winning a World Series and becoming a Hall of Famer. He wants all those things. He even said as we were walking down the stairs, "Did you ever think this?" And I said, "Since the day we met you, all of us thought it and knew it, and we talked about it and pushed for it." And to watch it come to fruition, and those before him. And he's going to an org where, you know, Quan's up there, a guy who worked his tail off, so there's some familiarity to that. And watching, you know, another guy get picked first overall from Oregon State and bring forth that work ethic that he's always had, just, it's inspiring. It's inspiring for everyone here in the Beaver family, but it's inspiring for everyone across the country and around the world, actually. And I'm so excited to see Travis change the world.
How special? Good.
I was just going to say, you obviously coached in the minors for professional baseball for years. What about Travis leads you to believe he's going to succeed at the next level? I mean, you've seen that game.
His work ethic, his passion, his ability to be one of the most special guys in the clubhouse at all times. Like, people, I already know people are going to go to him for advice, and on the field and off the field stuff. I know that he's going to make great relationships at each affiliate he's with. Never a worry about him in the clubhouse. You know, if anything, that's one of the things I know we're all going to miss, is his energy and how he uplifts others and holds others accountable as well. That determination is real, and you see guys that come there and just kind of show up on time, but there are others like Travis, and well, a few others like Travis really ever. But I know he's going to show up early. He's going to work. He's going to continue to be a student of the game, want to learn any and everything, regardless of what position he plays. I know it's never going to change. He wants to win. He wants to be the best, and he wants to be the best at helping others around him too. And that's where I know how genuine he is. That kind of makeup in those clubhouses is going to help him be the best. You saw that with Wade Meckler, how he continued to handle each affiliate he was at and do his job at the best level. And I know Travis is no different in the fact that he cares, he's passionate, he's going to get the job done. And you know, he's got, I mean, I know all of you in this room too are excited to watch him thrive throughout his career, but few have that mentality that he has, and it's what's going to accelerate him through this process.
When was the first time you ever saw that kind of mentality come out of him?
Day one, you could hear it over the phone when you talk to him. He's smart with his words, in that it's not made up. So when he's walking through the trophy room next door or the leaderboards, he looks at it, and most people just look at it to read it and see if they recognize a name, and you can just tell he's visualizing his name on top of any leaderboard. And where most people are seeking getting the job done, he's looking to get the job done at an exceptional level. So you can hear it from when we first talked on the phone, or just how he walks around and notices things. His body language screams champion.
How does Bazana's development and success reflect the program's recruiting and player development strategy?
Say that we're very picky, I guess, when we go about our recruiting process. We want to make sure that first and foremost they're going to be a great fit in the clubhouse. You got to identify talent, no doubt about it, but making sure that they're a fit. It's not just finding the best talent; it's finding guys that really want to work. The blue collar work ethic that Case instilled in us. You know, when we were all coming through here as student athletes, it's just kind of what this program has always brought in, the right guys. And so, you know, if someone ends up not showing up on campus, that doesn't offend us, it doesn't bother us, because they weren't the right person for this group. And how Travis went through this process and how he continued to stick with it and really hold the clubhouse accountable, preventing people from drifting, was a remarkable feeling. And just watching it, you knew that this guy was going to change, you know, the trajectory of the program even more so. But it's a great reminder to us. Find guys that have that grit. Find guys that want to be here. Find guys that you know, fit the mold. And really surrounding each recruit around our guys in the clubhouse, they'll tell us if it's a match or not. And that's just always been a special part of this place. Even, you know, today this last week when we're visiting with student athletes, watching these guys come in and getting feedback from our student athletes, if they like them or not, it means a lot.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What have your conversations been like with Cleveland leading up to today about Travis?
Well, having some good relationships within the organization, it's been great. I mean, they like sharing stories of the things that he's done away from the field. You can obviously tell what he does when he's on the field. Everyone's going to show up and watch him go about his business, but also wanting to know more of the person. And I know that's what that organization's about, is transformational. And so they're looking for someone like Travis that's going to do more than just go out and play baseball. You know, and it's fun. Anytime I get to talk about Travis, I really enjoy that. I'm talking about any of our guys for that matter. But you could tell there was genuine interest in Travis, more than just the baseball side of things.
Such great achievement for him, but for the program too. Now that you have 2 number 1 picks in 5 years, how can that help bolster what you're trying to do here and lead this place?
No, it's incredible. It speaks volumes to development, what Coach Gibson and him have done. You know, Dorman and the relationship building there, Coach Wong, Coach Barney when he was here, Coach Bales when he was here. You know, like everyone's putting together an effort to help our guys become the best version of themselves. And to watch a kid someone come in as a young man and leave as a man and be able to handle the interviews and the intensity that comes with a little bit of this moment, he handled it with such grace, and you know, it encourages us to continue to elevate our game and find the right people that fit this program. Not just talent, you know, especially in the world that we're in right now of collegiate sports with, you know, NIL and portal and all the other noise that's happening. Is finding guys that have that true heart to play the game and be a great teammate and a great part of the community that are really what's special. Not the, I guess, society scoreboard. The personal scoreboard is what's important, and he's focused on that really well.
What advice would you give to other players aspiring to follow in Travis Bazana's footsteps?
I mean, what he does in the classroom, what he did in the community, and what he's done for his teammates, very selfless. He hits all of our pillars: selfless process, do the right thing, fun. He was always sticking around after games, signing autographs. Didn't leave until it was done. Even in the PAC tournament when he was gassed and he was ready to like go take a nap and lay down and recover, but he wasn't feeling great, he stayed and made sure that those kids didn't leave without an autograph. When there was anything involved in the community, he was always trying to reach out and get involved. He did everything just like the sign says when you walk into the clubhouse. Like be a champion in everything that you do, and he does that. And so if you want to do that, you have to be willing to be held accountable for those things, and Travis encouraged that. You can get on him about anything. If it was genuine and he wanted to get better at it and you thought he needed to, he was going to fight his best to become the best at it, no matter what it was. Even if it's ping pong in the clubhouse, he was going to find a way.
If you had to make a guess, when do you think he makes his big league debut?
you never know, but, shoot, Wade made it the fastest ever in 400 days, right? Sorry, it's hot in here, y'all.
It sure is.
Yeah, you got the jacket on. It's not cold. Everyone says it's cold in Corvallis. It's baloney, man. It's hot. I don't know. I think when he's ready, he's ready. And when he's ready for the org, when he continues to develop, I think there's obviously some stuff, getting used to that different lifestyle and the trips, the clubhouse, the people. But how quickly he acclimated to coming here to Oregon State and owning that role, even when he came in the summer before we started in the fall with the Corvallis Knights and hitting over 400, bunting and driving balls over the fence, stealing bases. I mean, who knows? I mean, only one person knows, and it's going to be on his timeline. But I don't think anyone would be surprised if it was sooner than later.
As someone who's played in the minors, what advice would you have to give to him about slogging it out in those levels of pro ball?
Continuing to do everything that he did here. He has a great network around him that holds him accountable, and he's never been sped up. Even with all this stuff that was going on today, or in recruitment, or the postseason, these last several years going to regionals and supers, he always finds a way, pitch to pitch, to slow it down. And he's worked really hard to develop that skill set. And you see it happen all the time. Foul ball, missed a good pitch, frustration, but funnels it down back to being in the moment. And so really I don't have a ton of worries when it comes to Travis. You have that proud, parent moment when you know your kid's ready to go out and become a man, and you trust him to be out on his own, and he's going to make great decisions. We're just excited to see what he's going to go do, but also he knows that all of us are here to help him any way, shape, or form when something comes his way.
Are there aspects of his game that you think might kind of shine through in the minor or the major league level that just didn't hear, in the sense that teams were kind of pitching around him? Or
It's wild because when you're here with him, you see all the excitement that he brings, and that's part of the joy that comes to mind, is that each team he goes to, wherever he plays, people are going to get excited to meet him. Hopefully he's a very social guy, so when he's out at second base, running the bases, hopefully he's focusing on advancing the score, but I know how social he is. He's going to want to talk to everybody on the field. I mean, shoot, when we were playing, I found out about this. We were playing Cal. Travis was over there helping out one of the guys on the other team about his swing and approach and stuff. I wish he would have waited until after the series was over, but obviously he's just extremely special, and he knows that when he gets out there, everyone's going to want to come see him, and he's got such a big heart. He's going to be giving his time to each and every person around him. So obviously this is going to be part of it, is the attention and time, making sure that he's allocating enough for his development and for his rest and for his family and close friends, but also pursuing this gift now. God has placed him so high up on the mountain now that so many people can see him and hear him and inspire, and that's why I know he's going to do a great job changing the world. He's ready for it.
Travis is ready, so let's get
Thanks,
in.
Mitch.
Outstanding.